My story time on how it was when I went to Job Corps in 2019. It all started to where, like, when I dropped out of school, it always been like a hole left inside me saying I should have graduated. But yeah, that carried on for a good couple of years until I went to Job Corps. And the only reason why I went to Job Corps is because I was having trouble at home. I don't know, everything was just out of whack, behind on bills, everything. Like, I just wanted to get away from everybody because that wasn't a right environment for me, and I feel like I can, do so much more. My process to where, like, for me to get in the Job Corps, it was me and my best friend. We was supposed to go together. She ended up going before me, good 2 months. So it took me a while to get up in there. I've been back and forth all this time to take her my information. I mean, like, it took a while, like, a good while. And the day that I brought her my last information, I had to do some type of interview to see if I was accepted. I'm not sure if they accept everybody. They have only a handful of people they gon' pick. Everybody, it's like a lot of people in line, so therefore you might not always get picked first, might be picked last. But like I said, the group that I was supposed to went with, I didn't go in there with, how you go in with a group. I went in by myself, so maybe that's why I feel outplaced or whatever. And to determine that I went, it was late kinda, cause like I said, I had to meet up with the lady, get her all my information. She asked me some questions about the school I went to. I had to go to my school and get a transcript, but I couldn't. They kept giving me the runaround, so that probably would hold me up. But I finally got my transcript and stuff from the school board. She said she'd give me a call, and I think 2 days later she gave me a call. But like I said, she didn't call me. She called the people who I was supposed to go in with that Friday. She called me that Sunday around 8, around about 7, maybe 6. She probably called me around 6, and I went around like 7. I was kind of nervous to go, but like I said, I wanted to get away. I didn't care, so I packed up all my stuff, said my goodbyes. My brother ended up taking me or whatever, and first went there, I had to sign in. They check you at the door. I'm walking with all these bags in my hands, walking through, everybody just staring at me. Nothing making me more nervous than like random people just staring at me. But go to this building where all these people at, and they do like smoke breaks for the people who smoke, and it's like me coming out that door. It's like a back door, and in this back door, it's a lot of people who smoke. That they call it the smoking area. Everybody was staring at me or whatever. Kind of get nervous, but I didn't care. I just kept walking or whatever. The more that I'm stepping, into the building, I'm passing more and more people, and I end up seeing my best friend, like I told y'all about. But like I said, she was already there before I was. We said I was up or whatever. 3 buildings, actually 2, but it's all separate. It's they got girl side dorm. The bottom is called independent living. That's for guys who mostly mature and probably kind of older, like how I was. So therefore, but I didn't go straight there. That was at the time, that was for like good behavior type of stuff. Like, you know what I mean? They put me in second dorm. I was in second. So it was first, I was in second, and it was a third dorm, and it's independent living, and then it's girls dorm. But girls dorm separate, way on top though. Independent living was on the bottom. So second dorm, I spent there for about 2 months, 3 months. They keep you in the new person room. When you first be new, they put you in this room. Like I said, with new people, so I was in way longer than the way I expected to be, because me and the people who was in there, they didn't have a place for us to go. Like, they had to separate us to individual rooms, but we ended up staying up because we had to go through training and computer stuff. So we stayed in there a good couple of months. Yeah, I'm supposed to be about a month or 2, but we stayed in there way longer than what we expected to stay there. And it was like 2-3 months. It was 3 months. And what's so special about that room? That room had a TV. All the other rooms, just rooms, they didn't have a TV. Everybody had the branding on stuff. So everybody came in our room to look at TV or whatever. So when I first came, got in there, it was the dudes in there. I ain't say nothing to nobody. I had top bunk. It was it was 3 bunk. It was 3 bunks. So 2 here, 2 here, 2 here. So it's what? 6 altogether, 6 beds altogether. It was me. I forgot his name though. He actually TikTok. I forgot his name though. But he was cool though. But he was small, but cool. Had dreads, kind of bright skin. Pretty cool, but he talked too much. But hey, I had top bunk, so I put my stuff in my locker. You know what I'm saying? I had to take all my stuff out. And when you start though, they give you $21. You get a pretty much allowance every 2 weeks, $21. But when you first get there, they give you the $21. So I had that. Had all my stuff set up, clothes, put it in there, locked it up, whatever. Got on my bunk, didn't come down, didn't talk to nobody, but they came and talked to me, asked me what my name was. And in a few days, I kind of got used to them. You know what I mean? I got used to them. And one of them named Jordan, one of them named Jalen, one of them named it's so long ago, but I still talk to one of them now. That's Jalen, not Jalen, but Jordan. That's my boy there, but I still talk to him. Everybody who went to Jarco that I went to, they actually still check up on each other from here or there, like even to this day. Like I said, but I had the roommates full of cool people, you know what I mean? Like nobody had a problem, anything like that. It was this one kid. He was a kid, but he was a kind of troublemaker, like that. And I actually ended up about to fight him, and I'll tell you the reason how is that, because it was this transgender, let's say that, very tall. Nobody knew she was a transgender at all, or whatever. I'm saying, not at first, but until everybody knew, you know what I mean? I didn't know, but and the transgender, we was out at lunch. I was sitting in the whole opposite direction with my I ain't sit with my the people who I share rooms with. I always sit by myself. And the transgender came to one of the troublemaker kid. You know, he was young but kind of with a chip on his shoulder. But he was like, "Can I sit here?" You know, the transgender asked the dude, "Can he sit there?" He said no. She was like, "Why? What's the problem?" Yeah, you ain't finna sit to something. Pretty much just turn them down like, nah, you ain't finna be close to me or this and that and that or that or whatever. So we got back to the room later. I said, damn. Cause how he was talking, they was arguing at the lunch table or whatever. So I said, damn, bro. I said, you got on old girl ass. As in how he interpret that, I guess he said, I said, he got on old girl as an intimate way or something like that. He like, and when I said that, he like, what? Like kind of offended, like what? I'm like, I'm thinking like, I said, you got on old girl ass. Like, man, don't play me like that. No, he said, you want to fight or something? I'm like, fight. I said, you must got on old girl ass, as in you got on her ass and arguing with her or something like that. No, when he said, oh, you want to fight? I said, shit, that don't matter. But I said, you must got on old girl ass. Y'all was arguing as in, you know, you was on her like that. Not. I guess he took it. He was like, oh, boy, like that. And ever since I said that, he was like, oh, okay, oh, what? Like that. And I kind of took that as a offense, like, why would I say something like that? As in indicate, you know? And then you just say, do I want to fight? Which, you're what? I don't know. He was 17 or 16, some shit. And I'm like, and ever since then, I kind of took that as offense, but we didn't let that stop us from hanging out and stuff like that. That always been on my mind since he had did that. And I'm like, well, damn. Anyways. And he kind of the one I kind of drew her back from anyways. But the rest of the roommates was hella cool. You know what I mean? Hella cool. And like I said, they finally split up. Everybody up. We had our different trades. None of us had the same trade. I had carpentry. I don't know what they had, but and actually most of them left the room before I did. They found their room and found their trade before I did. So I was in the room the longest. Cause I was newer than them. They only been there for a good about a week or two before I came. And but yeah, they been in that room about a week or two before I came. But the next day, but anyway, my first day, like I said, the second day, all of them tried to get me to hang out with them. I didn't. I ain't leave the room for a good while, and I finally started leaving the room, going to the gym. Just too many people. I never been around too many people before. But I started coming out, started going to eat lunch and stuff like that. Just getting out of my comfort zone is just a lot, because you got all these different people who just way different than who you are. You got literally multiple different personalities. Some with attitude problems. Y'all know how stuck up girls are. Y'all know how this dude think he hard. This dude. And the most part of that, all those people I stayed away from, because it's just there's too much. It's just, and only because of that, the transgender I told y'all about, it was all these dudes who claimed it was hard. They always in her DM secretly, and I thought nobody knew about it, which she was showing everybody. The girl who I was talking to was friends with the transgender, and she was showing her the messages. I'm like, but I ain't never say nothing, you know what I mean? He was still trying to fight people, act hard. Even me and my best friend ended up having an altercation with one of the dudes who was claiming they was hard for the pool table. We got there first, and he came and grabbed the sticks. We didn't grab the sticks. We was just sitting there waiting on somebody. We just got there first. We got there first for the pool table, but he ended up taking it or whatever, and we arguing with him, whatever. But yeah, he was one of them, and knowing that I knew, like, you ain't, you know, like, you claim you hard, but you know, but hey. But mostly, like I said, all y'all score is exactly what they seems. If you see a video saying it's, you know, not a bad place, pretty much all y'all score gonna be a bad place, because they got all people. Most of the, you know, all the people who there ain't gonna be like everybody else. You gonna have those person who just came there just to get away from home, or saying they didn't have nowhere else to go. So they gonna act out, bully people, talk about people. That's one thing bad, talking about people. Like, there was one girl who all these girls was bullying, saying she stank. That hurt in my heart when I first saw that, bro. Like, they didn't even want her, when we have pet rallies or something, they didn't even want her sitting by her. Like, the whole girls side, no. They kicked her off the bench, saying they didn't want her to sit. Nobody want her to sit by her, you know what I mean? And she had to stand up. Like, that stuff irritating me, bro. Like, stuff like that I hate. One thing I hate is I hate bullies. So if y'all gonna go to Job Corps knowing and think it's gonna be a best experience, it's a good experience, but no, it's a lot of bad with it. It don't matter what Job Corps you going, just know it's gonna be some bad in it. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna tell y'all now, when y'all go there, they're gonna have a checkup with y'all. You know what I mean? With your records, they're gonna have y'all test everything for y'all, make sure y'all don't got nothing. And closer to the people who do, make sure y'all go to the doctor way ahead of time, way before y'all go to Job Corps. They gonna test y'all, and they gonna pretty much let people know if you got something, because they gonna keep calling you to the office to give y'all medicine, this and that and that and that. Like, save yourself the embarrassment. I seen it. Do not go through that. Go to the doctor way before. Yeah, you know, you go that way. You will get that taken care of. By the time you go there, they'll check you and you won't have nothing. I'm just saying to the people who, y'all know who y'all is. I'm just trying to save y'all the embarrassment. If y'all going to Job Corps, make sure you get checked up. and be mindful that don't take job coach too serious. Don't take people too serious, because everybody gonna want to talk to everybody. Just think about it. If you there, you gonna want to talk to a girl. A girl gonna want to talk to a dude. Is it gonna be you? This girl probably gonna be talking to you. This dude. You know what I mean? Like you gotta understand this dude. And you in the school area, when you go to lunch, you know what I mean? Yeah, everybody ain't gonna be on the same lunch shift, so your girl can be doing anything. I saw it. It was this dude who was with this girl. He was dating for a good while, and she ended up getting pregnant by a whole nother dude. Like, come on, I seen the dude who, both of the dudes, they was friends, and we went home for a break, and one of the dudes smashing his friend girl, and you know, just by when we came back that Sunday, he smashed her right out there, and then came, you know, because we supposed to come back on Sunday. That's what it is. I'm just saying, y'all need to just watch out. You know what I'm saying? If y'all gonna go to Job Corps, make sure y'all be about what y'all say y'all are in your head. When I went to Job Corps, I wanted to get away from homeboat. As in, when I was into it, I got my work done. I did stuff that I never thought I could do in high school. Like, I never tried in high school, so I thought I was the dumbest of rock. By the time I got there, I was one of the smart people. How that work? You just gotta try it. That's what I'm saying. And through it all Job Corps ain't like that, but how my Job Corps was, I was older, so I had more sense. I ain't do nothing. You know, these kids, they breaking stuff, breaking doors. Where I was, they punished everybody just by that one person mistake. They locked everybody down. I didn't like that, so I left. I didn't finish Job Corps, but I left. So, and yeah, like I said, I met some cool people, you know, there. So if y'all gonna go to Job Corps, make sure y'all go for the right reasons. I'm only saving y'all with the heartache. Like this video, share this video, share it with your friends, whoever going to Job Corps. If y'all need information, you know, come in my comments. I'll tell you what it is. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button so y'all can see my other videos coming out. Peace.